Hi, my name's Chris. Moved here from Tennessee a few years ago with my partner Nora. We both work in tech, and Seattle was a great place to call home. We met May because we rented a home from her for many years. We lived there probably 3 years, and I think it might have been one of the best chapters of houses that I've ever had. A great place to be, and May was a fantastic person to work with. We decided we wanted to put down roots here in Seattle, and knowing that May was a real estate professional, it made an easy transition. She was super flexible with our timing. Both my partner and I travel for work pretty regularly, and the stress of when are you going to get a home and when do you need to be out of your rental and how are you going to get into this new place, May was particularly interesting to work with because of that flexibility, and she was eager and optimistic about the process and gave us a lot of month-to-month options so that some of the stress went away. And I think that it made the start of the buying process really interesting. When we began shopping for a home with May, she took the time to walk us through exactly how it would play out. A schedule of what we're interested in. She was very focused on the type of home we were trying to buy. At no point did we get a sense that she was trying to sell us a home as much as she was trying to help us make an informed purchase. She walked us through what we could expect, when things might go wrong, the ways that things get scary, and some of those things even came up, and it was really helpful knowing that we had a strong foundation heading into that experience and that relationship. And when we started shopping for homes, Nora and I followed her guidance. We would watch the apps, whichever one we preferred, to find kind of what the market was doing and what we might want to see. She advised us that homes hit the market midweek. You should go to open houses on the weekend. We need to get a second look on a Sunday, and bids are due Monday. And knowing that and having a plan between us with not only the shopper but also our buyer's agent, it really helped us put down a strategy that we could work with, that we could schedule, that we could fit into the way that we wanted to buy. When we did find a few homes that we liked, May was able to open them up for us, to provide a lot of insights around the neighborhood. She came well prepared with each home, with insights into stats around the neighborhood, what it would be like, what you can expect, the location, the likelihood of the property would appreciate or depreciate. And there were several we looked at that upon second or third glance weren't as sweet. And May was helping us realize that this wasn't the home for us based on what we'd talked about, and I appreciated that. Once we started to get ready and got approvals for all the things, we made a bid. I was surprised when the bid came back and we were able to purchase a home at what I thought was a very competitive bid. And through that process, there were a lot of contingencies that she helped us navigate without killing the deal. One example among the few that happened during that process was there were some odd things around title clearance and bankruptcies, and May not only did homework, she worked with our agent, the seller's agent. She helped us understand things that we needed from the bank, and I don't know that I would have been able to navigate such a complex and stressful situation without a pro like May. I'd work with her again. This isn't the first home that we've purchased, but here we are. It feels great, and this home exceeded my expectations. I didn't think we would be able to get as much of a house for the amount of money we were willing to spend as we did. And even in a market where people are still having a seller's advantage, we drove a buyer's deal. And we couldn't have done it without May. 10 out of 10, would do again. And in my next real estate transaction, I think if the rest of her colleagues are half as good as she is, you can't go wrong.